Hi, I'm Nathan Cruz and I'm once again breaking my code inside the toy room. So welcome once again to Inside the Toy Room, and I can't believe this is another unboxing episode. Now, anybody who follows the channel knows that I'm a big advocate of keeping those toys in their boxes, especially if they have that beautiful box artwork, which Toy Biz and Kenner and all those guys from the 1990s did so well. Speaking of Kenner, and I've mentioned this once before, this is one of my favourite toy lines, and that is from the Batman and Robin 1997 film. We know the film wasn't the best, but it was because it was a massive toy commercial, which meant it was a really good toy collection. I got these two Playsets just before Christmas, I believe it was, and I've kept them in the box because this is how they arrived and I like things in their box. But when it comes to Playsets, I'm a bit more open-minded, somewhat like the vehicles. I don't mind taking them out to display them because, let's face it, you just can't see them properly. Yeah, you can see what they have on the box here, so they have some beautiful box artwork, and we're going to get into this one first. So this is the Cryo Freeze chamber with working capture claw. Would you not be annoyed if you got a claw that didn't at least pinch? It comes with power diamonds. It shows you on the back here how everything works. Apparently these are colour changing power diamonds, which is really, I mean, again, that's the stuff of the 90s that was just so beautiful and wonderful. As of course, assembly required, figures sold separately, so you're going to get to enjoy the assembly required section. Do you have a sharp object so I can cut through this tape? There we are. Someone forehead, tremendous. All right, so we've cut into it without damaging the integrity of the box. I always worry when I'm trying to take this first bit out that it's going to rip the box, and I don't want that to happen. There we go. Okay, so far so good. This is when I find out that whoever I bought this from on eBay is just having me off, and I just have a message in here saying grow up, you loser. Oh, careful now. Wait, what's the point in that? Oh, this is so cool. Cool. Ice puns away. Can start that count again, Andy. Assembly required, no tools needed. Well, that's a relief. As I mentioned in the Godzilla episode recently that we did, that I always hated it as a kid when you had to get a screwdriver to take off the battery pack. Just, come on. Press both side walls into the base. So that connects there. There we go. Back to the instructions. Snap other post onto edge of chamber. I don't like the word snap being used. By the way, I never did have this as a kid, and I think it was probably something that I would have wanted. Never got round to having it. I did have a lot of toys as a kid, but this was not one of them. And I would have ended up just selling it on that goddamn jumble sale. Press one and then snap the other in. Hell's teeth. There we go. Fair back to my instructions here. Press bottom of claw arm into bit. Right, yeah, well that's simple. I'm very pleased with how, because I remember getting these for quite cheap as well, and to say like they are all in their original packaging, everything's in really good condition, and I got them both together. This was I remember it was quite a steal. There's the working claw that they advertise, and you just press that into there, I guess. There we go, and then you get your two little diamonds. I guess they sit on there. I don't know what makes them colour change. Does it say? Do they put them in there? Do you fill that with water? That looks like it's got some kind of, like that's a hydraulic there. You can see there's like a tube that leads to there, and you press that. Fill chamber with cold water and ice cubes for best results. So you guess, yeah, you put a few ice cubes in here and a bit of water, and you press that and it'll cause some bubbles, and it could look like, I mean, as a kid that would have been amazing, right? As an adult, I think that's pretty cool. And I've got some loose figures from the Batman 19, we've got Robin right here. I'll quote Arnie from the film. Freeze well, bird boy. And then I guess this is the working claw that, oh, that is stiff. I feel like I'm on one of those arcade games where you've got to grab something in the machine. There we go. And I don't know what would make them change colour. I don't really care at this point. I just think that's amazing. I really like that. That is a really good toy. I love the play sets of stuff. This is another reason why I need to redesign this toy room, because I really want to have this stuff out on display with a box behind it and things like that. I know I'm limited for space, but I'm just going to have to get my thinking cap on here. And what's really cool is I've got these cool lights that I like to put over my chess set, but I think these will work really well with that cryo set. How cool is that? Hey, good that. I like that. That's really mint. I really do like that. Right, onto the Ice Fortress. This comes with a lot of cool stuff looking at the back. Now, first of all, let's just take a look at the artwork. There's no actual artwork per se. It is just a picture of what you get in the back. That's exciting to look at there, because there's a lot of stuff. You get this thing, which is an accessory. What's this? High-tech backpack with flame launcher. I recognise that flame launcher. That's been used in pretty much every Batman toy series ever. Pivoting weapons. It just looks real. Multi-shot launcher with ice discs, and you get various ice discs, ice mines. You're just getting a lot of plastic for your money. Definitely been opened and played with. Well, I don't know if it's been played with, but it's definitely been opened. Everything's all kind of all over the place in this one. And it doesn't smell like new toy. This is obviously the pack full of the accessories here. So first things first, where's the instructions? Press both sides of the fortress into the center wall. Goes into there. That's annoying. That's just off there, as you can see on that one. Clicked in perfect to the top one, but it's just off on the other. Oh, there we go. We got it in. All right, so there's the main bulk of it. I love the artwork of that actually. That does look like a solid piece of ice, so that's kind of cool. Press both supports into the back of the assembly wall. The support. Ah yeah, here we are. They're in this big pack of accessories here. These will be the back supports, I'm guessing. Ah, there we go. Different sizes, you see. Insert guns into opening in wall and snap them, there's that word again, into the C-clips. Right, let's find the right guns. Are they in? We're into this one here. I'm gonna have to refer to the box so I can, yeah, they're these. And yeah, the guns are the big grey and blue one. So the grey at one side, blue at the other. It's like that. I think you can just swap these guns around. So I'm gonna go with a big machine gun. There we go, like that. Oh, they go either side. So where does the blue one go? I think the blue one's just for freeze to have. The reason I was confused by this is, as you can see on the box, on that side of the wall, the gun there is blue, but it is actually this guy, this grey one here. That attaches to there. That's so you get these cannons going at the bottom of the wall here, and missiles, of course, for them to fire. You have to work out which way and then you. Oh, hey, actually good. That was a good one. The one like on our very first episode with the small soldiers at the end. If you did not check that out, you know what to do. Slide missile launchers into holes in wall. Well, that's not good. I thought they'd click in at least. They just kind of hang there at the back, easily to fall out, I guess, but oh well. Let's put them in, complete the look. Finally, we put our ice discs in here, and that'll be the next thing, so the ice discs fire. And then we've got this thing. I don't know what's this? There's no assembly instructions for this. So this one you're just figuring out on your own. Let's get these ice discs out and see what happens. So each one of these little packets of plastic contains an ice mine and one of these ice discs with a frozen bat symbol on it. I actually like the frozen bat symbol. I think that's pretty good. I mean, I don't know why Mr. Freeze would put a bat symbol on and freeze him, but I do like it. Right, let's see how this fires. Not as good as the cannons. So that's that. That's the Ice Fortress. I mean, I kind of like it. It's a cool playset, and it would have been really cool, like to use with the action figures loose. I can imagine it would have been really good to play with. I imagine if I put that under these lights and I can light it up correctly in this toy room, that's going to look really cool. So there was a bunch of action figures that came out around the time of the animated series called Crime Squad, and there was different Crime Squad Batman action figures, and this would just clip over them like so. And they've done the exact same thing here with this. It's good that you get something else with it, but I mean, without the action figure to go with it, it's pretty useless. But anyways, let's crack it up and put it together. We've got some ice grenades in there. Don't want to lose them. They're gonna be a nightmare. Those little grenades are gonna end up flying all over the box. Anyway, you get that out and that connects into there like that, Again, the lack of instructions with this is annoying. It's got a number 1 and a connection there, but there's nothing unless it's this. Is that why this goes? No. Where's that box again? Then we have Batman with it. The plot thickens. It connects like that into there, and that holds this gun. Them cannons falling out. There is the completed look of the Ice Fortress. Looks really good, I like it. Again, it's inspiring me to do a bit more of a reimagination of this toy room so that I can display these playsets better. These are the playsets I really want the Daily Bugle playset for Spider-Man, that looks incredible. And again, I'd want to display that in my Marvel section, so really got to have a think about how I'm gonna move things around in this toy room. I've unboxed some stuff again. I'm happy with these ones, and I can actually see them now and I can appreciate them. You know, there's bits falling off. They're simple as it is. I imagine for what they would have been charging back in the day, if you were a parent and you went and this was it, like my dad would have looked at that and gone, what is that it? What else does it do? But hey, I kind of like the look of that. Again, I like the translucent thing. I like the fact that it looks like actual ice, like that kind of looks like something that's frozen. So yeah, out of the two, I definitely think the Cryo Freeze Chamber is the better playset. It's got a lot more that's going on with it. As a kid, you know, anything with water, that would have bubbled and had ice. You've got these little somehow colour changing gems. You've got this that moves. You can replicate a scene from the film in it. So that's kind of, I think, going together they look really good like that. That would have been cool, but I really think this is the better playset out of the two of them. I mean, I know they still do playsets to this day, but yeah, this is throwing me right back down to nostalgia lane. Hopefully you did enjoy this episode of Inside the Toy Room. If you yourself own any of these playsets or any playsets from the 1990s, it's like I mentioned, the Spider-Man's Daily Bugle or the X-Men ones, if you own any of them, please let us know in the comment section below which ones you have, which is your favourite, why they're your favourite, etc. And yeah, be sure to make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can check out our future episodes, and we'll see you again soon inside the Toy Room.